When it comes to stock picking, we always work with a group of stocks. We can say that the basic group is the S&P 500 index, which is the 500 largest US companies. Better said, the 500 stocks of the largest US companies. And of course, we have to select this group of stocks with an AlgoCloud as well. And that's what I'm going to show you now. I've got the familiar mean reversion strategy open here. I'm going to go to Settings and the Data tab. And in the backtest data settings symbol section, I'm going to select which group I want to use. That's pretty simple. If I look at the list of trades for the strategy, you can see that there are different stocks. Now let's look at these groups in more detail. So I will switch to the Data Manager and Stock Groups tab on the left main menu. It's at the bottom. Here you can see a list of all the stocks groups that we have available for you in AlgoCloud. In the first column is the name of the group. In the second, before the slash, how many stocks are currently available in that index, and following the slash is the number of available stocks in the history. This is because it may happen that a stock drops out of the index. For example, it was traded in 1990, but no longer traded in 1995, and therefore it dropped out of the index and was replaced by another stock. Such a stock that drops out of the index is counted in the history, but is no longer in the current listing, and we call this process survivorship bias. We reflect all these changes because it makes the backtest more accurate. And in the third column, you can see what history we have available for that group. You can also create your own group. Just click on Add Group, name it. I will name it, for example, Test Group 2023. Confirm it, and I'll enter the stocks I want in sequence. AAPL for Apple, MSFT for Microsoft, TSLA for Tesla, and so on. I save everything and the group appears in the list, and we can use it in the backtest. So as I've already shown, in the Data tab, we select the symbol and we find this newly created group. Generally, the most popular groups to create strategies are the S&P 500 mentioned earlier, also Russell 3000, Russell 2000, or also Nasdaq and Dow Jones. Our strategy examples use these groups, so you can take a look at it in practice if you like.